Hey Clashers, I want to try one of my favorite troops in Clash of Clans and Legends, the Mass Hog Riders. Combined with the Queen George, we're going to send those 38 Hog Riders into a base and see how that works for Town Hall 15. I cannot wait to see how that strategy works, and let's take on the challenge and try it out and see if we can get any 3 stars. Let's go. Okay, we are starting things off versus this diamond base. We have 2 spare towers behind the town hall, which is not the best news for us, but what is good news for us is the bomb tower setup. We have quite a few bomb towers around the town hall, which is always a big threat for those hog riders, so that's quite nice. Let's start the queen over here, and what I would like to have, let's see if we can make that work, but what I would like to have is that she's going to go for the bottom side and kind of work her way around that compartment, and it's going to enter on the left. Let's see if we can make that work. I would not like to invest in invisibility spell, but so far it seems like I don't need any of those, and the queen is just walking as intended around this bottom side. So why do I do this? The main reason why I'm doing this specific entry is kind of simple, because let's first add the healers. The reason is because this is making sure that the queen pathing is kind of really set, and like she can't really go to the left, right, whatever, because this way she's always going to stay close to that wall, which makes it way easier to control her and make sure that she's going exactly the direction we would like to have her go. So, now rage things up. We have to use the freeze right here to make sure the invisibility tower is not getting triggered. And then we can add I think our king could be added here. I have to take a look at that. Okay, clan castle is coming out. That is fine, that is fine. And then we can add our hog riders on the left side. I think that should be a good thing to do. Do we need a rage? I think we need a rage, just to make sure that we're quick enough. Now let's add on the inside, on the outside, then you see it, and on the inside we're going to add the battle machine on the royal champ. Vulnerability, I think that was quite nice. There's a lot of spring traps. Oh boy, why are there so many spring traps? That's not nice. Why is this guy? Ooh, that was a heavy hit. Vulnerability headhunter up there. Queen is struggling. Come on. Stay alive, stay alive. We have another rage, just in case. There's wall break here, and then we can wall break again. We can add those wizards. Wall break again now. Oh, that wall break is gorgeous. Let's go. Wall break should get there. That's nice. Right now, the queen is tanking the back end monolith, which is awesome. Let's raise that again. Let's add the headhunter to make sure the defending queen is taken care of. And then we have to be careful with our trigger finger to make sure the queen is not going down through her ability. But there's what is that perfect timing? Oh my goodness, that was the perfect timing if I've ever seen one. That was crazy. Roger ability. Come on, stun that, stun that. Yes, we have to wait. Something at the top that has survived. That is not good. Time is an issue. Another question is, should we open so the hog riders are splitting up? I mean, no time fair, please. 7, 5, nah, easy. Let's go. Whew, I was sweating just a little bit, but you can see the hog riders are quite powerful. In this one, we kind of similar use them to how hybrid works, but something which I like a lot about this approach compared to the Queen Charge hybrid is that it feels like you're a little bit more flexible with your siege machine choice and where you can add the king. But let's try it again and see how we can make that work second or even a third time. Oh, another box space. Okay. We have double bomb tower around that town hall compartment, which is typically something really good because this is giving us a lot of value if we charge that. At the same time, though, I am not really sure how we can make the other side work. Feels just like there's so much damage, but we will somehow make that work. I am not worried. So we are starting with the queen here. I think I want to try the flame flinger. Please be out of range. Please be out of range. Yes, out of range. Perfect. All right, to see if there's any traps. It seems like a no. Now wall break in here. And test doing heaters. Next thing, wizard here. Rage. Then the king is going to engage in just a couple of seconds. Headhunter is prepared. There we go. Now the wall break. Okay, that wall break was pretty decent. Opening the compartments I would like it to go for. That's nice. Clan Castle is coming already out as well. Let's rage it up again. Then we can like poison everything here. And things are not looking too bad. If my queen is going to survive that Clan Castle. The loon is annoying, but it's okay. For the moment. We can use the king to tank the outside and just get a little bit of damage away from my queen, I think, in a second. Because the queen is supposed to come back and go for the Inferno Tower. So it's just like that. Perfect. Looking good. Ooh, that loon is flying nice. Nope, those loons are not flying great anymore. King is tanking. Take a look at that. Oh no, I was hoping for the Flinger to go down from that siege. But that's okay. So we can just send our Hog Riders in there. Let's turn that invisible. So the queen is going to get that for sure. And then we're just going to send our Hog Riders in. Let's go. Let's go. Everything in here. We can freeze that. We can heal our Hog Riders if needed. It's all good. Ooh, can we even... Warden! I got the queen! I got the queen in there as well! That is incredible. That is really, really good. Let's use the queen ability so everything is redirecting. We could have used headhunters, but that's just way too late. It's okay, it's okay. The eagle stayed alive with like 0 HP. No way, that is not good. Okay. The heal spell is doing its job. Can we make sure this is going to work? It looked so good in the beginning. Now it's not looking that good anymore. Or is it? It is, right? We have to be careful with the time as well. Let's add cleanup everywhere. Everywhere where we can. Royal ability now. Eagle is still not going down again. What is this? This eagle is just unkillable demon. What is going on? Okay, 20 seconds. Can we make this work? Oh my, this is again. Why is this strategy always coming down to the last second pretty much? No, wait, it's not. We got it. We did it. Even though the flame, like the plan for the flame flinger was to take down the scatter shot as well. But I guess the angle wasn't 100% perfect. But oh my goodness. Hog Riders are working way better than expected. What is going on? 38 Hog Riders with the queen charge. And somehow it's working. Why is there so much damage in the... I mean, it is not too much damage, is it? Because it scatters, multi-inferno tower, poison towers, which is annoying, but it is not that bad. Maybe. Let's see. But what can we do for now? I think our best option we can go for right now, I think, is a flame flinger. I like that. So we can tank the ground expo non-stop, and that should allow our flame flinger then to get into the ground expo. At least that's my idea. Let's see if that's going to work. But that is like the thought process I have. So I want to keep tanking that ground expo. The most important thing with that, though, is that we make sure that my queen is never losing aggro. Which means if she's losing her ability, she's going to lose aggro. And that would be the worst thing possible. We cannot freeze it. We cannot turn my queen invisible. All of that is not possible. Otherwise, this flame flinger is just going to get wrecked. Now let's try... Okay, the wall break is going there. Interesting. Oh no. No, I used the ability because I had to, because of the... Maybe because of the... Nope, that's not good. Freeze it. Stay alive. Stay alive somehow. Hog Rider, tank for it. Tank for your expo. Okay, queen is staying alive for now. Expo is... getting distracted nicely. King at the bottom said, I would just add those Hog Riders here. I mean, if this is a 1-star, it is a 1-star. I don't mind. It will work. Just trust in the process. Ooh. Freeze everything which has to attack my queen. It's all good. I'm not afraid. Okay, that poison kind of sucks. Freeze that. Come on, all my Hog Riders died at the same time. Down or going down. Okay, that's clutch, but there's just too many things going on at the same time. Yeah, okay. And by the way, this kind of is how a lot of Hog Rider attacks are looking like. The first 2 attacks, I was surprised. I was first saying, okay, why do Hog Riders look so broken? Because those first attacks, I kind of got them somewhat back to back, and I have to say they look kind of good, and I was surprised. And well, after that I tried a couple of more times, and the attacks are more looking like this, which is still not bad. I mean, we're getting around about 80%. I would not say that's a bad attack or anything, but it's obviously not looking as OP as it was looking the first couple of attacks. So how would I rank that strategy? What would I tell you about that strategy? I think it's a really cool challenge. I really like, as I said, I love Hog Riders. I think they're just such a cool troop design. But with how the trap system works right now in the game, that you can block pretty much all air traps in the game, black mines, red mines, I don't know, that's pretty much it. But you cannot block spring traps. And with that being said, I think there were quite a few of spring traps here. Yes, giant bombs and everything as well, but spring traps with you can't block them, and there's such a coin flip trap, which I just don't like. I would like to just have it rework or just remove them and add more giant bombs, small bombs or something like that. But right now, Hog Riders, they're usable. I think I was able to prove that today, but they're not the best troop out there. And that's what I kind of as well want to show with this last attack, that if things are going wrong, it's going to be hard to recover. And I think I was somewhat lucky to get that 2nd star. But if you're not saying, iTzu, you did not really show the full potential of the strategy, feel free to try it on your own. The strategy link, as always, linked down below in the description if you want to try the strategy as well. I would recommend it as well for all of those Hog Rider people out there. I think the troop is just so cool that I would just use it, I guess. But again, it's not the strongest strategy out there, which I think everyone should know when watching this video and using the strategy. I hope you still enjoyed this video. I hope it was entertaining to watch, and I hope you learned a couple of new things. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, see you tomorrow again. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.